on AMHQ. Vacation's over, and for many of you, that means it's time to get back to work. You could run into rain and storms as you head out the door from Texas to Pennsylvania. We're tracking this rain as it moves out. Can't see anything in the skyline. Very soupy, very warm. Dew points are up. All the reasons why we've got a lot of fog in the southeast. And out ahead of our front today, it's going to be warm as we see those winds still from the south, bringing up the moisture, but also bringing up the warm air. Now, let's take a look at things out there today, temperature-wise. Still running well above average across the south and east. Behind the front, while you're cooling down, it's not going to be cold by any means, but just closer to average. Actually, still above average for some of you, just closer to average. With the front itself, we got some showers, some thunderstorms actually moving through middle Tennessee right now. We see some of that moving through parts of Arkansas, getting into Mississippi and northern Louisiana right now. We'll track the front through. The front itself with the moisture kind of falls apart as it moves more to the south and east. So we won't see a ton of showers and storms today. There will be a few more. What you'll notice is some drier air coming in behind it and some relatively cooler temperatures coming in as well. So here's that rain. Couple of showers maybe getting into the Atlanta area, Birmingham. It's possible through the afternoon. This is 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. A couple of showers into South Alabama, southern Mississippi, and maybe around New Orleans area. But you notice how things really break up. It's not going to be the amount of rain like we got in Arkansas yesterday. Things really do certainly weaken as it moves into the south and east. But behind the front today, temperatures are only going to be in the 50s in Nashville. It's a lot different than the 70s we've seen, right, the past couple of days. Little Rock only in the 50s. Atlanta will hit 69 today before the front comes in. We're still in the 80s in Florida, Tallahassee, and in Tampa. Meanwhile, in the north, it's just as warm. In fact, even warmer in places like Boston this morning.
Let's get a look at the Midwest now, and here's Jen with that.
All right, so we had a little bit of everything yesterday. The snow, of course, and that wrapped up in North Dakota, Midwest. Also had a lot of rain, especially in parts of Kentucky and Ohio. Let's look at Louisville, because now we're behind the front. Louisville, we're in the 40s right now. Feels like it's in the 30s. Big difference. We're not going to see temperatures warming up a whole lot more than this today. And actually, did you know Louisville is home to the largest urban forest in the country, 6,500 acres. A lot of trees out here today as we take a look at maybe some rustling in the wind behind that front. It's breezy. It's not windy, but it's breezy. All right, so here we go with temperatures really dropping off behind our front, losing about 20 to 25 degrees in Chicago and Indy and Louisville. But you saw Louisville, 41 degrees is actually not bad for late December. So it's not that it's freezing behind the front. It's just that it's cooler than the crazy warm, record-breaking temperatures that we had yesterday. Like Cincinnati, yesterday, we were in the 70s. We broke a record, 71 degrees, I think, was our high. And so now today, we're not going to be as warm there. We'll find out temperatures are a lot lower this morning. And while we'll warm up a couple degrees today, we're not going to budge a whole lot, going to only 42 degrees in places like Cincinnati. All right, good morning, everyone. We throw the maps on the floor and get your day started. It might be back to work. For you, we've got to look at that weather across the country this week. Still the warmth hanging on for at least another day. Temperatures are going to hit records for a few spots, I think, today, although just above average for so many. In the east, too, where we start off very mild this morning, but our next system coming in with snow. How much? Who will get it, and how much lake effect will we get behind it? It's all part of the big story right here on AMHQ. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday morning. It's kind of back to normal, I feel, a little bit like today. Yesterday, it was a holiday for so many, but today the weather is, a little bit getting back on track. Not the crazy warmth that we had for everyone like yesterday.
And still some holiday travelers out there today,
yes,
and unfortunately, weather's not going to be helping them.
The fog in the southeast.
It's bad.
How was your drive to work this morning?
It was doable, but definitely foggy.
Yeah.
I mean, there weren't a lot of people at 3 in the morning.
Well, that's true. But the scene this morning in the